Hey there, Twisted Sage here. The moon, 3 degrees Aquarius, America's moon. Actually, I forget what degree our moon is, but the sun is approaching 11 degrees Libra. And Mars, if you remember, this is one of those dates I marked a good couple months ago. Yeah, months ago, because I did the solar return for America, which would be when the Declaration of Independence was created. Before we even won our sovereignty from England. Interesting. That makes my mind turn. So we just like manifested America as a country. Everyone agreed upon. The leaders at that time collectively, obviously they put it down on paper, hemp paper that is, the true green movement. And oh yes, but the point being that the Mars is at that 21 degree spot, and that is where America's Mars is. We know that Mars is the god of war, aggression, and we know that Gemini is a sign of changing one's mind. Yes, so the solar return of America gave the rising, the ascendant, at 21 degrees of Gemini, based on the chart that the Declaration of Independence was finalized at 4:50 p.m. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 1776. And that makes us, according to that chart, that's the one I went off of to get 21 degrees rising for the solar return, gives America a 8-degree Sagittarius rising. So our ruling planet is Jupiter. So there's going to be greater deception, fog coming back into the picture. America's ruling planet, Jupiter, is 2 degrees Aries currently, going back to about 28 degrees of Pisces. I'll give you a little weather shot here. And that's definitely some good example of Pisces energy. So we are, perhaps we see that manifest due to Mars squaring off with Neptune. They are at most 3 degrees and some change orb from each other. I think I want to say Neptune's 23 degrees of Pisces, but Pisces rules the fog. So, Mercury going direct in Virgo brought out the details. So, Mercury and Mars can kind of rule the vehicle scenario. One, if we look at a traditional Aries in the first house, that makes Gemini the third house. That is the house of your daily routines, short distance travels, whereas Jupiter is that long distance travel. I'm trying to tie Mars into that vehicle aspect. sector than it is Mars. But in these 7 months, kind of a big deal with that Mars in Gemini. Because, I mean, Mars is our drive. How do we propel forward to what we are trying to accomplish, or whatever? If that's going to get food, that's still kind of a Mars thing. So yes, pay attention to the world stage, or for who's popping up in the media, since Neptune, Pisces, Gemini, Mercury kind of deal with the intel media. But don't sit there and believe it all. But there's got to be some kind of info and or detail, because actually, yeah, I guess there's a bit of a T-square, 180 degree angle to 290 degree angles. Yeah, because Mercury's sitting 24 degrees Virgo, so we do have the facts. We do have that ability to see. So see where the facts are. What details of potential enemies, China, Russia. I mean, maybe it's already been given that it is Russia. China would be probably more of a Scorpio enemy right now, more hidden, secret. So see, that's where within that T-square, the Neptune in Pisces brings the fog to the details and the info. Gemini, info, details, Virgo. So this is that first hit of 21 for Mars. I think it's right at the end of November. End of November-ish when Mars hits the second point of 21. But obviously we know that, at least in this moment, that Russia is the major player as far as it's being portrayed as an enemy. Fucking Mercury fucking details. Motherfuck, man. You know, I was all happy about getting my license back, getting the breathalyzer out of my fucking vehicle. Well, fucking turns out, nasty joke on me. Nobody let me know, but I should have taken that fucking breathalyzer out of my van, because my license was suspended. So why have the stupid thing? But I just spent a year, probably wasted at least $2,000. It was $120 a month, but we're talking waste, like gas money, time, and then time not working. Spent probably at least $2,000 to $2,500 last year. Because there was no details being brought to me that, hey, take that thing out, you don't have a license anyways. I mean, maybe I should have came to that on my own fucking accord, but so recap, get DUI, I refuse breathalyzer, or get pulled over, refuse breathalyzer, license gets suspended. I get the vehicle interlock license restricted. Go for about a year of that. Come up on the date that I can get my license. Go in early. She says come back Monday. Reinstation fee. Show up. Got a whole new, you need to go to defensive driving. You need this, you need that. And then you can't get your license till 9/2 of 22. So at that point, I already had a breathalyzer in my vehicle when they shut me down from having my license, even though I was just having a vehicle interlock restricted license. So at that point, like, if you ask me, fucking DMV should be more fucking customer fucking friendly, not just raping you for your fucking money, faggots. No disrespect to the gay community. Or those that are into taboo sex. So yeah, that kind of fucking really deflated the shit out of my fucking balloon. Cause that was the other thing, is I went and got the license, was driving dirty for a year, no license, and made the date, hit the requirements, and asked a couple of times. I was like, so I don't need the vehicle interlock device? And the one chick told me no. So I went and took it out. And then a month later, I have fucking in the mail, your license has been suspended because you didn't reinstall the fucking breathalyzer unit. Slave bullshit's fucking not fucking cool, and it ain't fucking easy to get out of. I'm not talking just that, like, we're all fucking slaves. You just don't know who the master is.